Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Hema. Welcome to my channel, Happiness with Hema. Today's video is very special because this is my first makeup video and certainly it's not going to be perfect video as I'm not at all professional to do in front of the mirror and camera. So I beg your pardon for that. For this look which I'm going to show you, the eye look is little drama look which I don't do regularly but is pretty much my favorite all-time occasion look. But if you talk about the routine, this is a kind of a routine which I follow pretty much every day for formal occasions, be it spring or summer. With this video, I would like to share with all my friends how I glow within without much makeup. I always feel pleasantly surprised when people come up to me and they say my skin looks amazing. Well, thanks to my holistic lifestyle. So I want to share this today and show that how we can use bare minimum product, use it in a right way, few simple steps, and we can create a big difference. Today's look is easy glam look, especially for the beginners. This is a look which I'm gonna achieve today. I'm not a professional artist but passionate about the skill of makeup, learned over the time with my own practice from last 10 plus years. So if you are ready, let's get started, and if you're new, please take a moment and subscribe. So without any delay, let's start the video. Okay guys, let's be honest, no one puts makeup every single day, but the day I dress up, I love to put some makeup on. As you can see, in my no makeup look also, my skin is very healthy and happy. But still, there are some acne marks, some discoloration, some pigmentation, and some redness around the eyes. So all these things are very normal. And makeup just helps to cover up all these flaws and give a nice base. It's always a good idea, before starting a makeup, always tie your hair up. And the next important step is wash your hand and face. Tip number 1, before makeup, wash your hands and face thoroughly. If you have touched your hair, hands are dirty, try and avoid touching your face. So now that I have washed my face properly, it's a good idea to use a toner after washing your face. So this next step is so very important, that is moisturizing. I'm using Forest Essential 25 SPF moisturizer. If your moisturizer doesn't have SPF, then I'll suggest after putting moisturizer, definitely put sunblock. So if you have noticed, I put my moisturizer just like this, with the dot, just the way we put foundation. Because this way, our palm is not absorbing all the moisturizer, but the full healthy dose of moisturizer going to our face where it is required. And with the fingertips, massage. Tip number 2 is, whenever you are putting a moisturizer, steal away a time, at least for a minute or 2, to massage your face. Moisturizer and massage, this will instantly improve the texture of your skin. After I have applied moisturizer and massage, how beautiful and radiant my skin is looking. It's like you're feeding your skin water and nutrition. Immediately plumps up your skin and your skin look more radiant and bright. So this is a tip you should always follow. While putting a moisturizer, always massage. So this way you get the half your glow already before the makeup on. So I highly recommend, even if you skip any other step, don't skip moisturizer. Let's move to the next step, which is putting foundation. So I'm using this MAC Studio foundation, which is water based. So important tip, before using foundation, shake it well. I prefer personally to use water base, and I take foundation on my back of the hands like this, not directly on my face or with brush. We'll share later why. So I apply the foundation with my fingertip, spread it around wherever you need coverage. So what the foundation does is, it helps out color correcting. At the same time, it will blur all the pores on the face and fill in those fine lines. So why I put the foundation on my back of the hand? Because I use the last bit on my neck. I don't let it waste. Next important tip, rub your finger together so that your fingers are warm, and then with the warmth of your finger, now gently spread your foundation all over your face. Gentle strokes with your tip of your fingers. After that, I lightly pat my face so the foundation gets absorbed into those fine lines and pores and fill them up. This will also help not to crease further, and your skin will look fresh and radiant. And then I'm going to use hypoallergenic liquid eye concealer. You can use any brand and just a shade lighter than your skin tone. So concealer I'm going to use inner corner, outer corner, and wherever I see some marks, spots, and wherever I want coverage. Just don't use too much. Actually, less is more. Now the coming up tip is very handy. As I have spread my moisturizer with my fingers, take your ring finger, rub it, and with that, blend all your concealer well with your fingers with a gentle movement so that there's no sharp edges left, there's no lines, no crease, and very gently with your fingertips, blend your makeup well. Actually, your fingers are the best brush or a sponge to blend your makeup well. As when we are blending with the fingers, the friction happens and the heat created also helps to blend the makeup much more finer than any brush or any sponge. So my recommendation, especially to the beginners, for blending of foundation or concealer, use your fingertips rather than any brush. Now from foundation and concealer, let's move to the eye makeup. Using any of your favorite kajal pencil, looking at the mirror, open or semi-close your eyes and carve out a line at the outer edge of your eye. You don't have to be precise, just make a line at the edge. This is a very good tip for the beginners. With the open eye looking at the mirror, carve out the line at the down lid also. Do the same way in the other eye also. And now with a flat brush, with a very small and gentle stroke, feather it out, this black liner outward and inward. And very gently create a sharp V towards the outer edge of the eye and feathering it outward, which gives the illusion of elongated eyes. While blending, make sure your hands are very gentle and light. So repeat the same procedure at the other side, just blending your edges with the light feathery strokes. So again, this tip is very handy for the beginners. Smoke it out with a very gentle hands. Take a blending brush like this, fluffy blending brush, and with this brush, now take a very light brown shade and just further smoke it out. Keep blending it till you find it's nicely smooth and there are no harsh lines visible. So keep blending it with a very light hand. So makeup is a skill where you have to be very gentle and precise. So for good eye makeup, blending is a key. To balance everything out, blend at the outer third of the lower lashes and join so there's a continuity. With the top, blend it till you feel satisfied. You can stop till here. For myself, I have done a little dramatic look. I created this because I had one shoot, but so beginners can skip these few steps. And now let's move to the eyebrows. For eyebrows, take a small brush and fill it inside the eyebrows with a light brown color. So very important tip for the beginners, never use a darker shade for the eyebrows. Always use the brown or dark brown. Totally avoid any shade of blacks. And then with the help of pulley, brush it off and see if there are some gaps left. Fill them further with a very gentle and slow strokes. Eyebrows are a very important part of your face because it frames your face. It's just in front of your face. So try to keep your eyebrows as natural as possible. And now another tip, to give a little highlighted and bright effect to your eyes, you can apply a white highlighter or a white eyeshadow around your eyebrows. This gives a very nice, neat and bright effect to your face. You can also put inner eyelid, the white highlighter or matte white eyeshadow. For my look, I have put pink on top of it. And now is the turn of eyeliner. Now with the gel eyeliner, I'm going to draw out a small wing. So here's a tip for the beginners. Making a wing is a hard part, but it's not very difficult if you're making a small strokes. So making small strokes, go upward as long as you want your wing to be. And after finishing your upper wing, make sure you're joining it with the lower lid. Make sure to smudge your lower lid eyeliner also very well. Avoid to apply darker eyeliner inside the inner corners of the eyes to make it look brighter and bigger. and I'll finish up my eye makeup with some mascara. So applying the mascara right way is curl your lashes upward. So that's again a very important tip for the beginners. Another way to make your eyes look much brighter is apply mascara upwards. It will give an instant lash lift look. And while applying mascara, don't forget your lower lashes. Make sure you are also applying mascara to your lower eyelashes also. And while applying, be precise so it's not sticking together. Each lash is separate. And now after lashes, tips on lipstick. I normally take the same shade which I am going to apply and take a small precise brush and draw my outline. So yes, that's a very handy tip for the beginners. You can use the same lipstick shade for outline and always prefer to outline your lips, as that gives the illusion of a bigger and fuller lips. And also the outline helps a lipstick to stay for whole day. Just make sure you're making the outline accurate and precise. And after that, to make my shade little lighter and lip look plumper, I use a concealer or any light lipstick shade you can use in the middle, and then again give a nice outline, redefine your outline, darker from the corners and little lighter from the middle. So again, this tip is actually a professional tip. Professional makeup artists, they use this tip to make their lips look plumper. So darker from the outer edges and lighter from the middle, and the middle one you can always light with the help of concealer or a lighter lipstick. Do try this tip and let me know how you find it. And one more tip with that, this is again a professional tip. If you feel that your edges are looking very glossy and bit smudgy, you can always take a piece of tissue and put it in a finger and dab and clean. Then one last time, give a nice definition to your outer edges. This will give a different dimension to your lips. It will look more bigger, fuller and beautiful. Well, if you're liking so far all the tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. So friends, as I said, this video is for the beginners, so no fancy stuff. So for the blusher also, I use my lipstick only. Just take a same shade or any shade, lighter shade or a darker shade, dab it on the upper cheekbones, and with the gentle movements, very slight gentle movements, spread it upward. And now the last step is setting your makeup. So for that, take any translucent powder. You can take a normal ordinary powder also. Dab it on a brush. Shake off the excess product from the brush and brush it around your face. For the beginners, it's important to know that this step helps the makeup to stay for a whole day long and cancel out all the excess oil on the face. So here we go. I'm ready. Let's look at the before. Just one more time. That's how I looked, and here is the after. Although I have used bare minimum product, but yes, with a few product also we can create a soft glam look. Why not? It's just the use of a product in a right way makes a big huge difference. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to watch more videos like these. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please do subscribe if you are new here. For your convenience, I list all the products in my description box. Friends, I'm also in other social media platforms. So if you are creating this look, don't forget to tag me there. Goodbye for now. I'm leaving you with a video which I did it for Instagram, where I'm wearing a same look. Till we meet again, stay positive and stay beautiful. So you post picture on our Instagram page and you get 10 likes. You post same picture on our Instagram story, you get 300 views. So the moral of the story is, not many people like you, but they are watching you.